Along those lines, Governor, this is Heather Smith. She's a Republican who says she's undecided, but she is leaning towards you.
Wow, two in a row.
Good evening, Governor, and I'm a Catholic as well, so you have a few of us here. Thank you for being here tonight. With Justice Scalia's passing, my question to you has to deal with the Supreme Court.
Yep.
Many years ago, our beloved former Senator Strom Thurmond said, a president that only has 5 months left in office should not pick a Supreme Court justice because it's 120 days to truly vet a nominee. With that being said, our current administration has 11 months in. If you were the current president with 11 months left, would you nominate a Supreme Court justice? And if you did, who would it be?
Heather, I don't know who I would pick. I'll tell you the kind of person I would pick. It would be someone who did not aspire to legislate from the bench. It would be someone with a deep intellectual acumen and persuasive skills, because this is a collaborative body. You have to persuade people towards your view, towards your opinion, to get to a majority opinion. And it would be someone who has a consistent judicial record. I think given the context in which we're operating today, the old notion, the conventional wisdom of picking someone who doesn't have a record because it's easier to get that person passed, that needs to be thrown out the door, because we're living in such a divided society right now. You can assure there's going to be a fight no matter who you pick. And having someone with a consistent judicial record, I think, is important, so as to avoid the case like David Souter would be an example. My dad picked him. I'm sure he had the first two. He probably had persuasive skills. He certainly had a high intellectual acumen, I'm sure. But he wandered away from what people thought he was going to be, how he viewed the law, pretty quickly. And he did not have a federal court record from which to operate. So I would pick someone that was, in all likelihood, to be in the judiciary already with a proven record. And I would fight. This is hugely important. And I think, frankly, this is an important subject for this election. So would I nominate someone? I probably would, because as I said in the debate last Saturday, I'm an Article II guy. I think the presidency we should be respectful of the Constitution, but whatever powers are afforded the presidency, the president ought to use them. They're there for a purpose. But in this current environment, where you have such a divisive kind of environment in Washington, it is unlikely that the Senate would provide the necessary consent for that nomination. And I think it probably is better to make this part of the election. I'm willing to defend my views about the Constitution and how judges should be appointed. The Democratic nominee should probably want to do the same thing. And then you would have the people deciding, in essence, which president would be the ones that would be nominating not just the replacement for Justice Scalia, this incredible giant, legal giant, this person who I think was the greatest lover of liberty and believed in the limitations of government, but whoever the next people are as well. This should be an important conversation we have. Why not allow it to be part of the election? So I'm excited about the prospects of this being an important election issue, and I hope with civility and a good, solid conversation, we can heighten the awareness of the importance of who we select for the next 3 or 4 justices.
Heather, thank you for your question.
Thanks, Heather.